Alright, welcome to level 6, the Face Shrine. Face Shrine is quite an annoying dungeon, and that's because this dungeon introduces a new enemy known as Wizrobes. And I hate Wizrobes. In this game, oh man, they are something. They can only be attacked by bombs, which is really bad, in my opinion. So that's unfortunate. They are a lot more annoying to deal with. Thankfully, they don't hurt a lot like they do in most Zelda games, but they're still quite a pain to deal with. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and equip Feather because we'll need to do that. These little things right here, they're quite annoying, but you can just ignore them, and that's pretty much it. All right. Let's see. We got bombs and boomerang. Okay. That didn't quite work out. Alright, there we go. Yeah, boomerang would do some damage to these guys, but even then, they're still quite a pain to deal with. You can stun them to make it easier to hit to make it easier, so that way you don't have to like keep timing your hook shot or boomerang, or keep timing your bombs in order to hit them, because that can be annoying. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do every time I see this. Just do that. All right. Hit that. There we go. And then we can head on to this side right here. Let's see. Got more wizards right here. You don't have to. I'm not gonna worry about these guys. So these guys, if you hit them, they contain a treasure chest, which contains either a map. I believe it's a map that they drop if you kill all the wizards in that room, but I am not gonna be picking it up because it's a map. No need to pick up a map. Alright, so now I'm gonna hit that I've already broken this open. And so that way we can head over here to this room. So the item of the dungeon that we got is the level 2 bracelet, which is, I believe it's called More Power Bracelet in this game this time. And basically with this bracelet you can pick up those little horse statues. And that's the only purpose that the upgraded bracelet serves. Well, there's another purpose after this dungeon, but that's really it. So it's really not a very useful item. But we do need it in order to beat the game. That's great. And so we gotta go ahead and do that. So you can go out there, and that actually gives us another seashell. That seashell was there in the original. Again, it's one of those seashells that I never really pick up in the original game because 20 out of 26 seashells and not all 50. Okay. So now we're just gonna go ahead and go through this dungeon. This dungeon's actually really long and really complicated. But I know the quickest way around this, so we're going to not deal with that nonsense. Earlier, well, you can see those right there. We got those little chest pieces. Those are called horse heads in this game. Horse heads are really interesting enemies in the fact that you have to make it so that they're standing in the right spot. They're standing up at the right spot. In the original game, you have to make it so that the horse heads are facing, are basically standing up. In this game, they actually changed it so that there's actual strategy to the horse heads. You know, previously, you have to just throw the horse heads and pray that they're standing in the right spot, which, you know, is like a 50-50 chance per horse head. So, you know, if you see two horse heads in a single room, you have like a 1/4 chance to get lucky. But you know, they change it so there's actual strategy with the horse heads. And so there are these green spots that you have to make the horse head stand on top of. At first, I thought it was like so impossible because I had no idea what to do. But think of it, but the strategy is to think of it as chess. You know, terrible game. People are gonna hate me for that, but I despise chess with a passion. So it makes sense I don't know that I didn't know that on my first time, and like, you know, that got me really stuck the first time I tried that out. Yeah, that's what you have to do. And so there will be another opportunity where we have to deal with those horse heads again. And so they're not purely luck based like they were in the original, which is nice. And the fact that there's actual strategy to them is actually pretty cool. Alright, so that was a mini boss called Smasher. Smasher is simple. All you have to do is grab grab the ball that he throws at you, and you have to throw it back at him. Yeah, back at it. And you have to do that like 4 times. So not very hard. Not a very hard mini boss, but he can sometimes control you. So probably not very fun. But yeah, he's not very hard of a boss. So now we're going to head on back, now that we got this key. And you might be wondering, well, what do we do now? And the answer is, and so we just got to go back to this working spot where that was left behind when we defeated Smasher. And now we head over here. So if you keep on going, this room actually like loops. It loops to like the first 3 rooms. So like this room, the Smasher room right here, and then this other room right here. So you're gonna get stuck. This can actually get you stuck for a while. But you can actually look up these elephant statues, and this one right here in particular reveals a staircase. And so you have to go through that in order to get over to the next part. It's a very hard puzzle to figure out at first, but we managed to figure that out since I already know the dungeon. Alright, so this part right here, we got another tile room, and so what you can do here is you can stand in a corner and just hold your shield out, and the tiles will never hit you. A lot of people seem to struggle with these tile rooms, but yeah, you can just stand in a corner and not have to worry about the tiles, because the tiles do hurt if you do get hit by a bunch of them. All the lost HP will start to add up if you do get hit by a bunch of them, so you want to try to be careful. Alright, alright, so now we are back, and so now we're reintroduced to horse heads now. So again, so the strategy here is to count 3 tiles, and then go either up or down 1. In this case, since it's not really an extra place for the, well, actually, I think it goes to the right. It basically goes 3 forward and to the right once. So just like in chess. Obviously, since, you know, chess is a terrible game in my opinion, I wouldn't know that. But that's a strategy to that. To the horse heads in case you get stuck for a long time. Just count 3 forward and 1 to the right. Right as in the perspective of where you're facing. So yeah. Alright, so we got the Dongo Snakes again, and man, these guys are quite a pain to deal with. Dang it! Alright, hold on. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, fine. Alright, eat it! Yes! Alright, eat it! Yes! Alright, cool. Alright, so I actually found out that you actually have to wait like a certain amount of time for the Dongo Snakes to like move before they decide that they want to dance. So you just gotta count like a few of their movement spaces, and there we go. So sometimes it takes like 3 movement spaces, sometimes it gets 4. I don't know what the heck happened there. I did not press any directions, and Link just decided to fall off. I think my Pro Controller is kind of broken, at least on my analog stick. I'm gonna have to probably clean up my controller here because this has been happening lately. At least with this game, I don't know. Like, it doesn't happen whenever I play other games. So maybe the Pro Controller is not really suitable for this game, because I'm definitely having this problem where half the time Link does not want to move or just does something really weird. Maybe I should just switch to using Joy-Cons in the next episode to see how that turns out. Maybe Joy-Cons would be a little bit better for this game, just because, like I said, I've been having this problem. This is a problem that I've been having with this game only. I haven't had this problem with like other games with the Pro Controller. Well, probably because I haven't tested it out with other games as of recently. But I would definitely like to figure out why my Pro Controller does this with this game. But I will eventually test it out with this. Oh shoot, that was bad. Alright. This thing will suck you in. If you get sucked in, you get sent back to the beginning of the dungeon. So you want to not let that happen. And there we go. Alright, let's see. More Wizrobes. Take care of that. There we go. 2 boomerang shots defeats that guy. As I had just figured out. Yeah. If you're needing help, you can actually light up these 2 torches over here, and these sparks turn to fairies. So that's 2 fairies, which should bring you back, which should bring you to full HP, which is really cool. All right, so now we have the boss here. Hey, dummy, need a hint? My weak point is. Whoops! There I go, talking too much again. Oh, how sick. Alright, this is Facade! Facade got a buff in this game, just like most of the bosses here. So you have to use bombs only. You can only be hit by bombs. Basically, unfortunately, the tiles can knock the bomb over this time around, so it makes this fight a little bit annoying to deal with. The face can actually hurt you this time. So if you want to not let that happen, that sucks. Okay, hold on. All right, so he has a new attack this time. He sends out holes. And of course, that was his attack in Oracle Season Oracle of Ages, where he does do that. But in this game, that's quite an upgrade. So there we go. Okay, listen up. If the Windfish wakes up, everything on this island will be gone forever, and I do mean everything. Well, ain't that lovely? Is everything that we're hearing about the Windfish waking up and everything is disappearing really true? Well, I mean, according to Southern Face Shrine, it's true. According to Facade, that's true. The slime eels said something about us not knowing what we're dealing with. So maybe everything that we're saying that we're encountering is true. Who knows? But we got the Coral Triangle. The many monsters of this island fear that the Windfish is about to awaken. The monster's power is real. They may conquer the island and destroy their foes. That day may come soon. Now go to the mountain tower, fly like a bird. Go to the mountain tower. So something in the mountains, I see. Alright, well, we'll figure that out next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.